Hello everybody, it's Strongbull, and this week we're going to do another review on another pair of Rujo boots. They're called the Rujo Jimmy. They're a python skin boots. Stick around and let's talk about it. Welcome back everybody, it's Strongbull. Today we're going to do a review on these beautiful python boots that I saw. I needed to get my hands on them, so this is kind of an open box reveal / review. With that said, if you like the content I bring to you, please hit that like button and feel free to subscribe, as it helps me a lot, guys, and it'd be greatly appreciated. With that, let's move on. I saw these boots online. I've been wanting them. Everyone who knows me knows I'm a 7-toe kind of guy, and it occurred to me that I hadn't really tried a snip toe from Rujo. And I said, you know what? These were snip toes. They were absolutely beautiful based on what I saw. So let's get into it now and let's see how beautiful they are in person. With that said, let me get to the unwrapping of these. And it's got a very strong smell of leather. I love the smell of new boots. This packaging definitely has them. Look at these boots. They're beautiful. Now, right off the bat, I noticed something, guys. And I'll tell you why it doesn't bother me, but I'll tell you it's completely normal when buying snakeskin boots. But right off the bat, I already noticed something, and it doesn't faze me at all, because as someone who's bought a lot of snakeskin boots, I know the drill, and I'll go over that with you right now. Let me put this all off to one side and let's get into it. These are the Rujo Jimmy. I bought them in 11.5 EE. That is my size, 11.5 EE. Let me get all this out of the way so that we can get into a nice little proper review of this. Wow, what a beautiful boot. I'm already looking at them. I can tell I'm gonna like them. What I noticed up front, guys, is, and this is normal, I'm a very big fan of whenever you have a brand new boot that is snakeskin in particular, all exotic skins, when you get them out of the box, you should really condition them immediately. With snakeskin, you might get a brand new boot and it's normal to see the scales maybe slightly lifted. That's not a problem. This is normal when buying a snakeskin boot, and I'll tell you why. Because the manufacturers make these, and then they go in a warehouse or they go on a shelf, right? And until they're sold, they sit there. So you don't really know how long they've been there. It's nothing that the manufacturer did or anybody else did. It's when you get them, all you got to do is condition them, and they lay right back down. So for that purpose, I wanted to say that up front in case any of you notice that. Not a worry in the world. And what I'm going to do after I'm done with the review, I'm going to condition them and then show them to you on my feet conditioned, and you'll see the differences. There isn't a worry in the world when you see those kind of things. It's just part of the process and one of the things that you encounter when you're buying snakeskin boots. With that said, let's move forward. This has an absolutely beautiful black shaft. I love it. They call this ivory. It is a snip toe, and it's new for me. So this is the boot from the bottom, okay? And this is the boot. It is absolutely beautiful, guys. The black with the ivory contrast is just out of this world. I love it. It's got the hung leather lining in there, that calfskin lining that Rujo does with that airwalk system. Just out of this world. What a beautiful boot. This boot is got a 12-inch high shaft, a 1.7-inch heel, and it is a snip toe. It's got a Goodyear welt on it, leather stacked heels, and they did a really good job blackening out these leather stacked heels. They do give you a generous heel cap, rubber heel cap here. Again, I can't emphasize that enough. A lot of boots I've seen, some of them, they give you not much of a rubber cap on them. And the reason I like a beefy rubber cap is because you have time to see it coming. You see, as that heel cap wears away, you can have it changed and not damage the leather stacked heels. Whereas if once you start wearing the heel too far on the back, and if you grab some of that leather, now you're gonna have to replace the leather stacked heel, and that's additional. So it's nice to be able to wear them and kind of see as they're wearing in and know that it's coming ahead of time, so you can send your boots out to get them done. With that said, this is the boot. It's absolutely beautiful. I am gonna go try these on because I feel I just got to show them to you, but I do want to condition them so that you can see how quickly those scales lay right down. Always good practice to do with all your boots, as I said. Real quickly though, I do want to cover this. They have these little cutouts along the shaft, and it's got python skin in it, sewn into it. So it's not just a complimentary python that goes standard with a lot of boots that they put on the pull tabs, but they added a little more detail, right? They have a little python skin in a cutout window right here, along with the stitching, and they put it up along the side. What a beautiful design. This is an absolutely beautiful boot. I'm surprised I waited so long on a boot like this. They had a smoking deal on them, and I said I had to get them. And I think they still have a deal on them as of right now. I mean, these boots are normally just under the $500 mark. These boots, I think, are running for like $245 or $250. Don't quote me. I know it's mid 200s because I can't remember clearly off the top of my head. But it's a great value, guys. These are good boots if you're looking for some nice pythons and if they have your size, because I'm sure they're selling like hotcakes. But give me a minute. Let me condition these. I'm going to put these on my feet so you can see what they look like, and then we'll go on from there, guys. All right? Sit tight. Well, there you have it, guys. As you can see, on my right heel, I let it go down a little bit further, just so you understand the importance of a spur ridge on your cowboy boots. It really helped the jeans from continuing to go down. I'm hoping one day Rujo will make that an option on their boots, as their boots are really well made and I absolutely love them. I just wish that would be an option sometime down the line. I have conditioned the boots, as you can see they're on me, and at the end of this I am going to go ahead and turn around, and I have put a separate video clip in here so that you can hear the difference between a conditioned boot and a non-conditioned boot. I'm going to rub my fingers down them so that way you know the difference. With that said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for all the support. And remember to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you like what I bring to you. Your support is greatly appreciated, as I'm working diligently to grow this channel, and everything I can get from you guys is a true help. So thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you on the next review. Bye-bye. Dry, condition.